this is VisitJoan and welcome to another house tour. This time around we are going to be touring the Goth family home. Now I built this house when I got my computer about 7 months ago, and the speed build went up 2 weeks after that. However, since then I have become much better at building. New packs have come out, I've gotten more packs, and so I've been kind of casually adding stuff as I go along. But then there was the big update that prepared us for the Mosquito stuff pack, where we were able to put, pictures on tables and stuff. And so I kind of had the idea that I could do family photos throughout the house. And then at the end, do a little tour of it, showcasing all the family photos. And while I was, in build mode or whatever, I started kind of renovating the upstairs space because it was really boring. And so I figured, you know what, why not just do a renovation of the house? Then I decided I should probably wait for Realm of Magic to be released because that might have some older fashioned furniture, which would be perfect for this house. And then once that released, I had a bunch of poses basically saved that I wanted to do pictures for, and so I just kept kind of maybe not putting it off, but I kept having, I kind of had a queue and I was working through that, and then I was busy with Trouble in Paradise, and by the time that all was done, there were rumors about University. So I decided to wait for University to come out because it probably would have bunk beds. Well, University was released and no bunk beds. Thanks, guys! But I really don't think it's that big of a deal, no time lost, because I was able to, actually use the time to put more family photos in and make it actually, look like a home and everything, all that stuff. I like the way it turned out, even with the amount of time it actually took. So I'm not upset about that at all. And you know what? If bunk beds do come out in the future pack, well, then I'll renovate the house again and tour it again for you guys. But for right now, this is what I've got. It's Gothlander 2.0. Now, a couple things before I get started with the tour, and that is, first of all, I want to point out that this is the That Fateful Night version of the house. So, some things are going to be different than what you're used to. And if you're not familiar with this version of the family, don't freak out. I actually have a playlist of character profiles for you to watch, and I will have linked that at the end so you can get up to date on everything. And while touring this house, you may find that some of this stuff doesn't really necessarily fit in the Goth family home, and there is a reason for that. I went over that in the first video, and I'm not going to waste my breath going into detail here because I've already done that. So if you have not seen that video, it will be linked at the end as well, so you can go ahead and check that out. Also, I might want to point out that this tour is going to be pretty lengthy just because I have 10 years worth of backstories for pretty much everything. So, yeah, sit back, relax, grab the popcorn, the cotton candy, whatever, and just sit back and enjoy the tour, you guys. Okay, so this house should look familiar for those of you who have played The Sims 2, and that's because, well, this house is pretty much based on that house, but with a few, slight change, well, not slight changes, few changes to the floor plan to accommodate what I needed it to, but just, quick, just to, show you some of this stuff here. I do have, Bella here. You can see she has a great reputation, and she is actually a 1-star celebrity, which I thought was pretty appropriate because, well, let's face it, when you get abducted by aliens and then disappear for a decade, some people somewhat kind of know who you are, and her traits pretty much are family-oriented, romantic, good, she's incredibly friendly, she's a mediator, she's beloved, everyone, remembers her, they don't tend to forget her, she's always welcome, but that's because she's Bella. I mean, nobody's going to complain about Bella showing up at somebody's house. So, she's got good manners, she is creatively gifted, she is compassionate, and a companion, and as well as domestic, because she has that family aspiration right here. Okay, now let's just take a look at Mortimer here. Look at his thing. He is a great reputation as well, and he is a 2-star celebrity, simply because, he's a scientist. He's a really well-known scientist, and, in the science community, he would be a household name, so, let's see here. If we look at here, he is a work-at-home scientist. While being retired from everyday work at the lab, he's still a mad scientist. He will go to the lab every once in a while, but mostly writes and reviews articles and publications from home. So he does most of his work from home, although he's technically retired, but not completely, as a lot of those people, he would not completely retire. I did cheat him a physics degree. This sim has earned a distinguished degree in physics with honors. It is from Foxbury. That's not really the one he would go to, but it was the one that offered the fancy spancy degree, and that's what he would have. So for traits, he's a creative, genius, outgoing, patriarch, speed reader, good manners, mentally gifted, companion, quick learner, and a mentor. So this is going on here. Here's the house in all its glory. We can take a look at the... Oh, goodness, this is way too freaking slow. There we got Randy's bike over here. There's really not all that much out in front, just because... Why would there be? I mean, there's a couple of bikes for the girls. Those are not functional, by the way. I've just scaled them down. But, anyway, we have a little wagon here. But let's do what we came here to do and go inside. Now, hold on. Let me just... There we go. I want to be at, like, sim height for this. So when we enter the house, we find ourselves in a vast entryway. What the heck is this? Why is this here? Like, what? Okay, well, that was totally not weird at all. But anyway, here we have the entryway. We have a little fancy rug right here. We go over here, we see that there are some plants, and here we have a little picture. This picture is actually taken about 6 years after Bella's abduction. So we have the family minus the spouses, because nobody wants to see them because they're losers. But, anyway, this was actually taken in the, Pleasant View home, which is the home from The Sims 3. But, we have the umbrellas here, and we have, thermostat. You can see that. This is, you know, where the girls' backpacks go. The girls' school stuff goes down here, and the boys' school stuff is in the room. You will see that. Here's the piano, and I know, they wouldn't have, like, a portable electric piano like this. They'd actually have one that was more like the one in The Sims 2. However, that does not exist in this game, and the only other option I had was a freaking grand piano. And although there is probably room to put that in here, nobody would have a grand piano sitting in their entryway. Like, no, that's, like, not even really what actually would be there. But, once again, we have, here we have, you know, it's just a couch to sit on, and then this picture right here, Mortimer, Bella, and Anne, kind of like, you know, creating like a new family unit, and that picture is kind of just really celebrating that. So we have over here, you know, it's just stuff for the girls, keeping track of all their stuff, their school binders, and yeah, so we're gonna go in here next, and this room has not changed all that much. This is the formal living room. Actually, you could just call it a parlor, because that's what I was trying to get it to represent. Like, you know, if you've ever read the American Girl books, you know, Samantha Parkington, that time period, like turn of the century, 1900s, that's kind of what I was going for a little bit in here. So, like, the whole theme of this house is, like, old-fashioned meets modern. And you can see this is, there's pictures. You can see the little kiss picture with Amanda and Alice, just like, oh my gosh, that's horrible, because they thought it was funny. And then down here we have pictures of Cassandra and Alexander when they were little. So, yeah. Up here, beautiful picture of the two of them. But anyway, this is the formal living room. This is kind of the no electronics room. Electronics aren't allowed in here except for, tablets, and that's only because if you're using an e-reader on them. So if you really want, like, a quiet place to go and, whatchamacallit, just some peace and quiet, this is where you would go. You got a chess table over here. You have, aw, look at this. They're so cute. But, that's a great picture. But, you know, you got little curtains. You got a couple of bookshelves. But this is really, you know, the quiet area. And, you know, oh, hi, Bella. We will get to her in a minute, but we are going to head out here. We're going to go over here. Okay, this right here, this, yes, there would be words on it, but I can't do that in the game, so, but, this is, on top there is a little plaque that they got when they did renew their vows from their friends, because that's, like, kind of like a family tradition their friends have, so they kind of, you know, got another one. The first two pictures are his and her pictures from their wedding, their first one, and then, you know, his and her favorites, actually, one of them is supposed to be, you know, the one that was from The Sims 2, which is his favorite, and then there's another one that's her favorite, which is kind of supposed to be over on the, no, that's the right, sorry. But, you know, I can only do so much, but the bottom two are the ones, their favorites from their vow renewal ceremony. So it has, like, you know, their names and the dates of the weddings, and it's just really cute. And this is kind of like a thing just celebrating their marriage, and, you know, it's just hanging there for, you know, it's pretty cool. And we go over here. We have, you know, some coat hooks, although since this is Strange Town, we don't really, probably jackets when it's really cold outside. There's Bella and Scarlett, and some sunscreen, which we desperately need. And, oh yeah, the Lindsay. Oh, funny story about that, actually. Cassandra brought that home, and Mortimer was kind of listening through about it because he's more old-fashioned. He's not the type of person who would ask electronics. He doesn't really want that many electronics around the house anyway, but, you know, he was in the kitchen and was busy cooking or something. You know, his hands were dirty and he couldn't, you know, just go and look something up, so he had to resort to asking the thing, and then Bella caught him doing it, so it was really kind of cute and funny at the same time. But, anyway, we're gonna go in here, and you are probably wondering, yes, this is one of those rooms that you're probably wondering, like, what is this actually doing in the Goth family home? Well, that's because that when they moved into this house, Cassandra was married to Don, and they pretty much had to compromise. So yeah, this is the family room. It is the more modern of the two rooms. It is the one with the TV and the game console. And normally that wouldn't be there because Randy would just keep it in his room and then bring it out when he wants to play it, because, you know, they really do, like, limit the amount of time they spend on electronic devices and stuff like that. But I've put that here in this particular game just so they could actually use it. So yeah, we got, oh, look at that. Look at that cute picture. But anyway, we got the TV. As to why they have a TV, I've gone over that in the other video. But here we have a bunch of picture collages. We have one of the girls that is so cute. These pictures are just so adorable. Look at them. Look at them. And this is actually from when they were younger. There's Alexander and Randy and Amanda and Anne. That outfit that Anne is wearing, her biological mother bought for her. So it looks a little outlandish, but you know what? Mortimer wasn't the one that dressed her that day, so oh well. And then here we have some more pictures of them all just enjoying themselves and having fun. We have the, oh, hi, Mortimer. Stereo over here, and that is there, you know, because Bella discovered, you know, Bella's the type of person that if she wants to listen to music, she will play it herself, and she's really good. She can play by ear. She can just get in front of the piano, just play anything. She's just really talented like that. But, you know, there are things, but she discovered she liked listening to music while she was doing stuff like maybe painting every once in a while or stuff like that. And there are certain things you can't do and play piano at the same time. So, yeah. Over here, this is pretty much what has changed. We have a new fireplace, because I thought it kind of matched a little bit better. A new rug, because the last one caught on fire. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Just some little knickknacks and some little cozy area chairs. And there's Bella and her two friends that she lived with while she was in Strange Town. And we just had, you know, just a group of pictures. Here with Bella and Alice playing on the piano. Here's Cassandra and Amanda. Just some really cute pictures. Okay, before we go out through the rest of the house here, we are going to quickly go outside and take a look at the backyard. There's a bird feeder, because I figured, I don't know, maybe Mortimer would like observing birds or something like that. There's Alice. Oh, hi, Alice. She's climbing up the stairs. There's, right here we have, wind chimes, which is actually a gift from Lauren's sister, who is, you know, someone who does a lot of work with clay and stuff like that. So I figured, you know, that was something cute that she would give them. Same with some of the vases in this house that you see. But here we have, you know, a little sprinkler. We have kind of like the back deck area. There's a chess table out here. There's a little grill and some, you know, some things to do in those little benches. There's a swing set, which kind of was like, you know, when they moved, she said, what do you girls want? And they're probably like, what'll make you happy in your new house? Oh yeah, we want a swing set. So they got a swing set. They got a slip and slide that was probably like a Christmas present. But, you know, it's not something you'd think they would have, but as Bella says, it gets them outside. It gets them moving. So, you know, she's not that obsessed. Obsessed, oh my goodness. So she's not that, you know, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is here. Wow, I need to stop right now. But anyway, over here we have a little kiddie pool. We have a sandbox, a basketball hoop, which was what Randy really wanted. And, oh, goodness. Here we have the little family altar. And here we have a little cactus patch here. But here we have the, basketball hoop. And, there's one side yard. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a little sandbox right here for the kids to play in. That's really cute. And sprinkler. And here we have Alice. You know what? We're just gonna go back inside now. So, we're gonna go through here, and here's kind of like a little hallway. This is the laundry area. We have a little, shelf here, and we have, ooh, there's stuff in the dryer. I wonder if it's actually been dried. I don't know, but, yeah, here we have, this is kind of like the little laundry area. We got, you know, we got some pictures of them at the pool, so that's really cute. We have this ironing board over here. Bella kind of considers that her, like, little lucky ironing board. Because, well, you know, whenever she ironed her stuff on that, it would break her good luck, or at least it seemed like it did. So she kind of brought that to the house with her when she moved in. And we're gonna go in here for a second. And in here is the downstairs bathroom. It is actually pretty, it's a pretty plain bathroom. There's nothing really fancy about it. But, I mean, it's a bathroom. You wouldn't expect it to be. There's Mortimer and Anne. Great picture of them in the bathroom. And there's another picture of them from the pool. Bella's taking a selfie of all of them. That's so cute. But anyway, we have, yeah, a little potty for Alice here. We have the toilet and the bathtub. And yeah, so that's, I don't need to extremely show that. That is a bathroom. Okay, so in here we have the formal dining room. And this is pretty much, you know, where dinner is. And, you know, the Goth family, every night they sit down as a family and eat dinner. And the rule is, you know, and that is expected for everyone, family members and guests. So if you don't sit down here and eat dinner, you're on your own. But that's basically the way it is. And you can see here we have a fancy, I used the Realm of Magic table, which was nice. And you have, you know, seating for everybody here. And over here, you know, we have, you know, little bird plates. And there's a lot of plates here, some wine bottles, a beautiful hutch that came with University. Over here we have, you know, just pictures of the family. You know, those are almost all of the kids except for Amanda, because there wasn't room for Amanda in the pose. But and they're not, you know, kids. They're, I mean, Cassandra's not a kid anymore. Neither is Alexander or Randy. But when I say kids, I mean the Mortimer and Bella's children and grandchildren. There we go. And there's another one of them, pretty much in the backyard, just with the two girls. And there's, you know, the hutch. There's Mortimer and Bella. They are so cute. Oh my goodness, I love them. Okay, so here's like a couple of shelves, and keep in mind that our little red shelf friend is currently broken. It broke with the last patch update. So I couldn't exactly decorate it out the way I wanted to, but I decided, you know what, I was going to put a photo here, so I did take a picture of these two at the last minute. And funny thing is, I had never seen the two children pose together, poses from the Moschino pack before. So that's what that is. We have Bella and Anne over here. That is really cute. And another hutch, just because you could never have too many plates. I mean, I feel like they would have a lot of plates. And, you know, salt and pepper shakers and that actual tea thing that I just felt like that would be in, you know, the Goth family home. And it wasn't the one that came with The Sims 4. So I decided to put that there. You got the little Purell and candle in there. Here we have, oh, that's cute. That's Alexander with Amanda and Alice. Aww. But anyway, now we're going to go into the kitchen. And the kitchen looks vastly different because I've actually learned how to decorate kitchens. So we're going to start over here. There's like a little, maybe like a little like menu-like thing. We have the trash can, and we have, whatchamacallit, we got some flavoring. We got some knives that are safely out of reach of the children. We have the spice little paper towels over here, and then we have cupboards with more plates. So yes, they are not short on plates and teapots and things like that. There we have the two sinks and the towel in the middle of them. And this is the room, actually, where Bella was reunited with Cassandra for the first time. You know, and there she is eating. Wow, Bella, that's quite the face you have on there. But we go over here, we can see some pictures. You can see they have paper plates just because they have little kids, and sometimes they can't just get out the whatchamacallits. We got more plates here, and there's beautiful little pictures of them and Alice. See, Bella right there was playing with Alice, and she kind of put like a butterfly costume on her. She's like, okay, you can go fly, and she's trying to get her to walk. And, you know, there they are playing again on the playground. So that's this area over here. We got the stove hood. We got cookbooks over here, and peppers and stuff, and ice cream, and what not. But anyway, here Bella is at the kitchen island, and originally, you know, when she first moved in, you know, this area over here was the area for prepping food. But in her apartment, they had a kitchen island, and there's Bella and Mortimer. How cute are they? And there's the fridge. Yay! But you know, that they did have a kitchen island. She kind of discovered that she just liked cooking there better because it had much more space, and you know, this way she can actually keep an eye on things. Like, you know, you got the island here that's the cooking space, and then you have the little table under here, and that's, you know, where the girls can sit and do their homework. So when Bella's making dinner, she can actually keep an eye on them, as opposed to if she's facing the wall, she really can't. And so the girls chose the seating, the bar seating, and it was really hard because I really wanted the bar seating, and I wanted it on the ends of that, but I also really wanted the table not to be bar height. I wanted it to be lower, just to make it look like a little kids area. So I finally got a compromise, but Bella did get, you know, the red lamp in there. And here is the kitchen table. So this is pretty much where they eat breakfast and lunch, which are not as formal meals as dinner. I think dinner is probably the most formal meal. But we got another picture over there. We got this, which Bella pretty much fell in love with the minute she saw it, and Mortimer actually kind of thought it was ugly. But, you know, he's like, you know what, you love it so much, you can have it. And, you know, he was kind of like showing, you know, one of his colleagues through the house, and he actually said, do you think that looks ugly? And the colleague's like, I don't know. Why? Because when I first got that, I kind of thought it was ugly. Then why is it in your house? Because Bella fell in love with it. And, you know what, I actually kind of gotten used to it now. And the colleague's just like, this is why I'm never getting married. Yeah, we'll see how that holds up. But, anyway, okay, this doorway right here, this is where the mistletoe kiss happened. And for those of you who have not read That Fateful Night and don't know what the heck that is, this is when, you know, she and Mortimer were reunited, and at the time, she found out that he was married to somebody else, but it was a marriage in name only, so technically it was okay. I'm just going with that, but, you know, so, but they talked to each other, they solved some stuff out, and, you know, they're like, okay, we're just going to act friendly for now. We're not going to get into anything romantic. Now is not the time, even though they both knew that they wanted to be together. But they both ended up under this doorway right here, and there was mistletoe there, and so they had to kiss. And, you know, they could have done a simple kiss on the cheek, but they're like, no, I'm kissing you. I'm going for a full-on kiss. And, yeah, you know, they did. And then they did say, I still love you. So it's a beautiful scene. I actually wrote that, like, I don't know, at like 5 in the morning when I got up really early this one time, and I could not go back to sleep, so I just pulled out my laptop and just wrote that scene because it was in my head. But, anyway, you guys, that is the entire first floor. Now we are going to head upstairs. We're going to go up the stairs, and here we can see the, second floor hallway, and it's kind of plain. I mean, it's a hallway. It's a little bit different. These are the couches that were originally in the master bedroom. But, I'm gonna basically go through here and show you... Oh my goodness, I can do this? Dude, I just discovered that I can click and the mouse shows up, and I can click and get my thing back. I did not know you could do that. I'm like always, you know, hitting the tab button, it just goes like this, and it's there, and it's like, what? And I have to tab out and then tab back in, but now I realize you could actually do this. I did not know you could do that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there are just a couple of plants here just because I did not like the space being empty. It just looked like it was just halfway done, you know, and my go-to philosophy is if you don't know what to do with the space, stick a plant there. So anyway, so here we kind of have like pictures of their family, you know. This is when they were expecting Cassandra. Look at them. You know, and then we have over here the picture of the three of them with Cassandra as a little toddler. And I've already told you the story about my mom. I'm not telling you that. But that is, again, at the Pleasant View house. Not at their actual house that they lived in. And then we're gonna, you know, go down here. And here we have, this is actually at Daniel and Mary Sue's wedding. If you guys do not know, I did alter the timeline. There are reasons for that in other videos, but anyway, she is pregnant with Alexander there, and look at Cassandra. She's so cute, little kid, you know, and, okay, so over here, there they are with Alexander as a baby. Well, he's a toddler, but you'd still, I don't know. But, yeah. And then this over here is what the family looked like right pretty much up to the part where Bella disappeared. So, Cassandra's about 14, 15 there. Alexander's 5, 6. You know? And then here's some more, recent pictures of the family. Oh, look at how cute they are. They're with their daughter and granddaughter there. So adorable. And that's the grandparents' day picture, you know, with their 2 granddaughters. So, you know, okay, so now we're going to check out the rooms on the 2nd floor. And I think I'm going to go back down just to get at sim height here. The first room we're going to enter is right here. And this is the master suite. Now, I've done quite a little bit to this room just because there are a lot of pictures here. You can see I did switch out the couches for the Realm of Magic couches, which work pretty well in this room. There's pretty painting right there. And of course, there's kind of like Bella did kind of like a fashion photo shoot, because what man would want a sexy picture of his wife in his bedroom? I mean, come on. But anyway, that was, you know, she had a friend who was doing photography and she wanted to kind of do like this sexy photo shoot, and Bella said, okay, yeah, let's do that. I also added a vanity table. You can see we have a bunch of different stuff here, but we have some pictures. There's Bella and Lauren over here, and there she's with Mortimer. Now these pictures over here, yes, there's a story behind them. She, you know, that friend she had, she wanted to do a really, you know, romantic couple session, and so Bella was like, oh yeah, we could do that, and Mortimer just didn't want to do it. He wasn't interested, but she kind of convinced him, and he really liked the way it turned out. So there's some pictures from that. There's another picture from that. There's their bed with, you know, little, things going on. There's some more pictures from that same photo shoot. I know, they kind of went out of their comfort zone there a little bit, but it really did turn out pretty well. So, you know, but that is Bella's favorite picture of them right there. Really adorable. And then we go over here. Here's the little wardrobe thing. We have pictures here. There's Mortimer and Anne as a toddler. And then we have Bella and her friends, Jessica, Scarlett, and Lauren. And these pictures are here to remind them that even in the worst circumstances, there's always something good that comes out of it. There's always a silver lining, because Anne and Bella's friends are kind of the silver lining that came out of Bella's disappearance. So we have the little, so down here is a picture of when they kind of had the little party to celebrate winning their case in court. So that's pretty much a picture from that that's up there. There's a little hamper. Here we have bookshelf and Mortimer's workspace. You see his trophies. He's got the little mad scientist trophy there. Another one, and actually a third one, which is, he actually did win an award for, scientific influence outside of the community. And that's different. Mad Scientist is for, like, scientific influence inside the community. But, there's actually, those 2 awards, there's actually only 3 people who have ever won that award. And Mortimer Goth is number 3. So, he's a big deal in the scientific community. But anyway, here's his workspace. He has a laptop, because he would not have an internet connection. There's tables, and there's when he became a mad scientist right there. And he achieved that at a pretty relatively young age. As you can see there, Alexander's still a toddler, and I kind of maybe wanted to redo that a little bit, but then I would have to pull out one of the families I made just to take these pictures, and I really just don't want to do that. But anyway, in here we have the ensuite bathroom. Yes, this looks completely different, but I totally rehauled it. We got, there's a little toilet area and a robe, and if you can see here, I actually did put, you know, red tile in the background, because Bella saw that. She's like, oh my goodness, that would be perfect in our bathroom. Mortimer pretty much agreed to it, pretty much just because, you know, he wanted her to have a say in the house, you know, and it wouldn't really be fair if she had just moved in and nothing was, you know, it's her home too, and you wanted her to have, like, a say of it. But, you know, he posted a picture on, like, social media, which he only really does to keep up with his scientist friends and fellow scientists, but he did and said, you know what, I actually liked how this turned out. And somebody's like, what, why are you doing this? Why are you letting your wife take over? He's like, no, it's not letting take over. My wife has been, you know, separated us for like a decade. If she wants red tiles in the bathroom, she should be able to put red tiles in the bathroom. I can live with red tiles, but I can't live with her feeling like she's not at home here when this is her home. So that's the story behind that. You can see there is like a lot of stuff from their little mini vacation they took in Sulani. If you did not see that video, hopefully I will remember to put a card here, but you know, there's something the girls made for them, some pictures of them, and yes, I did put a little sexy picture of them, because why not? I just wanted to. I don't know if they actually would have that in their house or not. They probably wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for, you know, maybe they took that of themselves or something, I don't know, but I just thought that would be kind of funny. Who knows if that's actually there, if that's actually canon for that fateful night, but I just put it there just for lulz. So, anyway, yeah, there's another cutesy little picture of them. There's, you know, two sinks. There's a little cabinet over here. And over here is like the bathroom area. There's more pictures of them relaxing at the pool. Here's their little shower. Quick disclaimer for you guys. The bathtub is functional, but the shower head is not. So, and that wasn't that big of a deal. It's just there for looks. That's kind of what I wanted it, but I also I wanted them to have like a woohooable shower, because even though they're not the type of people to woohoo in a shower, I just really wanted that functionality. And, you know, because what's the point of an ensuite bathroom if you can't, you know? But, so there is an extra one in here, but this is their shower. They have, like, if they wanted to be by, like, candlelight, and there's another Lindsay in there if they wanted to listen to music or take a romantic bath or something. You know, it does have the jets, which is what I wanted, and there's, like, a whole bunch of other bath stuff hanging up here, and we turn around here, and there is the other woohooable shower. And we have, like, little lights here. So that is the master bathroom, and that's the master suite. And, you know, Cassandra was actually in here when they first moved in, because she was, like, 36 weeks pregnant with Alice at the time, and so they let her have the master suite until the birth, and then they pretty much switched, because she wanted them to have it. So, okay, so we are heading out of here now, and we're back over here, and we're gonna go in here, this door at the very end, to find another bathroom! Oh my goodness, it's a bathroom, but anyway, this is the boys' bathroom. So there's some really cool wallpaper here from Discovery University. There's Randy and Alice. And yeah, there's just not much here. It's the boys' bathroom. But anyway, over here in this area, behind here, we have Alexander's room. And he is a bookworm, so I pretty much figured, you know, anything that has books was fair game. I just tossed a whole bunch of stuff in there. There's a picture of him and Anne when they were younger. There's a bookshelf. There's like kind of like a little reading nook here. And I also figured maybe he's interested in a lot of stuff. So I gave him like the periodic table thing, along with some space posters, and he has a chessboard. There's like an award for doing well in school. Here is his desk with, you know, stuff that he has there. His laptop for his schoolwork, and there's some scientific-y and reading posters and another bookshelf, but there's where he keeps track of his schoolwork right there. He has more books on this dresser. His school projects are over here, and as well as even more books, so, and binders. So he's got a lot going on. Got a mirror over there. That's pretty much Alexander's room. Okay, next door down the hall is the girls' bathroom. And this they kind of did decorate a little bit themselves. You can see those, like, hanging down things over there. But, oh my goodness, that potty is filthy. But we got, you know, this is the girls' bathroom. I guess Cassandra uses this one as well. And over here, I thought these were bath toys, apparently, when I put this together. So I just put them in here, and I still figured they would have a tub of bath toys here, but you can clearly see these aren't bath toys, but let's just pretend they are. We got over here, we have blue tiles against this one wall. We have a little we have a little sink with, you know, makeup and stuff, and as you can see here, we have a little area. We got a little sponge and just some pictures. Anne and Alice, that's so cute. Cassandra and Alice, so adorable. But yeah, this is the girls' bathroom. Okay, we got 2 more rooms on this floor. We're going down here, I think. Whose room? You know, we're going to go in Randy's room first. So we're going to go through here into Randy's room. And Randy's pretty much, he loves sports. So I've put like a bunch of sporty things in this room. Like you can see all the soccer balls, and he has a couple signed sports posters. And I did give him the switch at him with the university laptop, but there's his desk. He's got a basketball on his desk, CDs, a little porta-pal, and there's a picture of him and Joanna and Kelly. And we have just sports stuff lying all over the place, ton of posters, and, you know, just a little bit of a place. Over here we have, you know, his trophies for playing sports as a kid. There's where he keeps his game console, and there's all the remotes that come with it, and his bathroom supplies, and his little bookshelf over here. It's not that big of a one, but anyway, that is Randy's room. There's a pretty big space in here, but that is so, you know, he can do school projects and stuff like that. Okay, the last room on this floor is Cassandra's room, and she actually shares this room with Alice. And here we have Alice's little area right here. It's actually, you know, supposed to be like a baby crib, but they don't have those in The Sims 4. So, she has her little area. She has her little giant teddy bear here. And here we have, you know, just some pictures. There's Amanda as a toddler, and there's Amanda and Anne as toddlers as well. And then we have, you know, just a little wardrobe area. And here we got the bed. I kind of wanted to stick with the yellow because that was the thing from the original house in The Sims 2. There we have some books that we will find out why in a little bit. But there's Cassandra and Alice and Cassandra and Anne. So yeah, that's Cassandra's room. Okay, now this is the part where it's going to get tricky because we are going to go up to the 3rd floor, and that is where the camera starts going all sorts of haywire. So bear with me here, but we're going to go up the stairs, and immediately we're in this, and you are probably wondering, this does not look like the Goths designed it at all. And that's because it wasn't. Well, I mean, it was, but this is pretty much Anne's design right here. Anne designed this, and that's just because, you know, when she moved in, Amanda had her room the way she liked it, but Anne really didn't get to design anything. So they kind of figured, let's let her, you know, create her own little space up here. Let's let her create her own little space up here, and this is pretty much the area for the kids. The adults really don't go up here that much, except to watch the kids or, you know, go to the roof. But we have some pictures up here, you know, of Cassandra pictures up here of Cassandra when she was younger. You can see that that is what Alice was actually wearing. So it's kind of been passed down. But anyway, over here we have a lot of fancy stuff, and that's because Anne's biological mother, we will not say her name, but she would just buy Anne stuff that she liked, you know, kind of just to shut her up, get her out of the way. And so, you know, when they moved Anne in here, when Mortimer got custody of her, they're like, okay, what are we going to do with all of this stuff? Well, they couldn't just get rid of it, so like, you know, why don't we just put it up here? And I just really like this. I love the poofs. I love the couch, the little strings of lights, I love the turtle rug. Oh my goodness, that is so adorable. But then we have, you know, pictures up here of them being goofy. Of them being kind of goofy, and, you know, there's tissue paper, there's a little couch there, and some separators here. We have a little shelf with some more pictures. Amanda actually posed that one, so they kind of kept it just because it has like character to it, and kind of Anne posed the other one. And then we have Bella and Jessica as well. And you know, we have the easel up here, we have the plaything, we have the bird painting, you know, the arts and craft stations. Those are similar pictures of Amanda and Anne on those same chairs. And there you can see like little touches that the girls actually made themselves, like these hanging down things, and this, and these things right here. There's the Void Critter machine they can play on, And then here's kind of just like a sitting area. And over here is kind of like the guys' hangout area. Like you can see there's a dartboard that they can play. There's little stuff, but they have like, you know, they kind of decorated this wall the way they want to do. There's a foosball table, which I think was courtesy of Don, but they kept it because, you know what? It's something to do. There's, don't wake the, it's not electronics. I mean, they don't have problems with, the electronics have their uses, but they don't want to be like zombies in front of the computer like I am. But anyway, here's Don't Wake the Llama table. This is the family computer because, you know, the girls would definitely need, I mean, they're like at first grade, but even when I was in first grade, we did stuff on the computer. So, and that was back in the 90s. So, anyway, we have the family computer here, but Cassandra can also use this one. And Mortimer did make a mathematical diagram, and I just figured, you know, just put that up there just so they could get like the focus movement, and it would be easier for them to work. But they have little cute little plants. Those are adorable. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the last room here, I'm not even going to attempt to go down, but we're going to go in here. This is the girls' bedroom, and as you can see, probably the first thing that catches your eye, these crazy lamps. They were added. The flip-flop string was added. I absolutely love that. We can see over here we have, you know, a little wardrobe area with the mirror and the flowers, and just pictures again of them and Alice because they are so cute. Look at that. We got butterflies over here, the toy box. So anyway, over here, this side is Anne's, this side is Amanda's. So we got Anne's porta-pal. I like that, porta-pal. Kind of sounds like porta-potty, but oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind now. But we have 2 beds, and this is not completely accurate. It's supposed to be bunk beds, but like I said, no bunk beds. So we got, you know, little plushies and cutesy little things like the future cube, and we have, you know, pictures of them on the bed in the master bedroom, and little seating areas, and just little cute little desks. There's Amanda and Alice. Cute little stuff like that, you know, and this is really cute. I love how this room turned out. I mean, especially look at the dollhouse. You know, but yeah, that's their room. And we're pretty much almost done with this tour, I think. I did leave out one part. And well, what do you know? But we're going up here, and I had to put this here just so that it would consider the third floor indoors. So, anyway, but we go out here, and we are here on the roof, which overlooks pretty much a lot of Strangetown. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate you leaving a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and remember that you can always follow me on social media if you want to see behind the scenes, fun facts, or just snippets of everyday life. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at VisitJoan. And if you want to see my opinions on Sims related stuff or anything like that, or just updates about the channel in general, feel free to follow me on Twitter at VisitJoan Videos. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here now. So, bye everybody!